Welcome to Zen in the Art of Movies. And we're going to talk about killing Eve, the Garden of Eden, and maybe a little bit about Steve Jobs' apple. So we're going to talk about apples. Follow the path of the apples. Okay, let's get going. Killing Eve is one of the most profound movies I've ever seen. I've seen it 3-4 times. Even made took screenshots of the movie and made wallpaper of it so that so all the scenes of the movie are on my slideshow wallpaper. And I think most people miss the universality of the movie by focusing on lesbianism or pathology, sociopath, and all this. The judgment of the movie is very superficial. So if you haven't seen it, you need to reinvestigate Killing Eve. It's on Netflix. But what I want to talk about here is Return to the Garden. So Killing Eve, there are two foils or main characters in the series. It's not a movie. Is Villanelle, who is a sociopathic assassin, and we think, and Eve, a detective, so to speak, maybe CIA or something, whose quest is to find out who Villanelle is. Who is Villanelle? Everybody judges her as a sociopath. But Eve bypasses that judgment and sees something else. And so her quest to find Villanelle is also killing Eve herself, killing the old Eve and giving birth to a new Eve. So this is a profound movie about death and resurrection and returning to the garden and redoing that fatal poisonous apple. This apple. Even in Snow White, there's a poison apple. So is that apple poisonous? Or is that apple regenerating? So this, and I don't even, if you look it up, I don't even think there were apples in the Near East. So I don't know when apples got added. But it's interesting how the apple is a mythological fruit, not a literal fruit. So let's get back to this whole idea of paradise and the idea of Genesis. But Genesis, this myth of Garden of Eden has shaped the Western mind. We're all searching for the lost paradise. For some reason, we got kicked out of paradise, like Adam and Eve. And we're wandering the earth through movies, through dramas. We're wandering the earth, searching for the lost paradise. Now, where is the paradise? Is it in the future, or is it in the past? We don't know. Some look for it in the past. You call them conservatives. Some look for it in the future. You call them progressives. You either restore the past, restore the paradise of my lost childhood, my lost paradise, my lost country, when I was the golden age of me, when I was at my peak, so we want to restore that. I want to restore my youth. I want to restore my innocence. I want to restore the wonder, we say. So it is in the past or it is in the future. If it's in the past, then something is in the way of restoring the past. What is it? Well, Hitler said it was the Jews. Trump says it's the immigrants. If you are restoring yourself, restoring your society, restoring the world, you have to get rid of the impurities. You have to get rid of the obstacles. It's plumbing. You have to get rid of the blocks so your toilet will flush again like it did when it was new, you see. You have to get rid of the blocks, So there's something stopping up the toilet. There's something stopping us up to keep us from being our true self, which was in the past. So this is the viewpoint of the world that we have. But there's also an opposite viewpoint. The paradise is in the future. So we have to create it. We have to build it. We have to discover it, you see. So these two viewpoints, these two paradises are a contradiction. And this contradiction is in our own mind. It's not in the world, it's in our mind. It's a contradiction of viewpoints that are incompatible. You can't restore the past and create a future at the same time. It's either one or the other. You see that? That's the twist. And that twist is in all of us. So in a sense, we're Killing Eve is about all of us. And so the movie, the movie is a parable in the sense that it goes back to it. It goes back to the biting of that apple, and rebites it in a new way. Now that's what Steve Jobs did, bite the apple. So so he celebrated. The logo of the Macintosh was a bit apple. And the same with Killing Eve. There's apples all the way through it. If you watch the movie, you could follow the trail of the apples. Somebody's always biting an apple. There's everywhere. You'll find there are hidden apples in there. They follow the apples back to that original moment where Adam and Eve sinned and got kicked out. And wander, and so we wander forever looking for the lost paradise in the wrong places. That's the problem. If we look for paradise in the past, we're not going to find it. If we look for it in the future, we're never going to find it. So we're looking for paradise. We're looking for our true self. We're looking for our original self in the wrong place. So movies point us to that, but it points to this fallacy of the lost paradise. I like that, the fallacy of the lost paradise. The fallacy of the lost paradise is looking for our true self, my true self, or looking for the lost colony, or looking for the lost society, or looking for the true America, or whatever we call this paradise, in the wrong places. We look for it in the past or the future. And so America right now, we're divided into this contradiction of viewpoints. If you're conservative and you're Trump, you want to restore America by removing the impurities, the corruption, so get rid of the corruption and we'll be whole again. Or you create your paradise through progressive policies, through changing conditions, etc. These are the two viewpoints that are tearing America apart right now, between the MAGA and the liberals and Democrats. So anyway, getting back to Killing Eve. Killing Eve is a revisiting the apple and the disobedience of Eve. You see. So Christianity blames everything on the woman. Well, Eve did it. Hillary did it. Harris did it. The female did it. It's her. She is the cause of our lost paradise. That whole idea of the woman being the female being the one who seduced poor Adam into biting that apple and getting kicked out. You see. Okay, so we're going to keep visiting. We're going to visit Killing Eve this morning. See how long we can run this. And so tune in for the next show, the next TikTok this morning. And subscribe to this. I'm over 900 views or subscribers now. It's interesting to watch it climb every day. And I'm not doing any gimmicks to get followers for this. I'm just giving good, solid content. Thanks for dropping in.